Genshin Impact. You just gotta love it. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today, I'm finally going to do... Okay, look, I didn't really kind of clear it out inside the video, so I'm going to explain what we're going to do in this video. We're going to go to Inazuma, in which this was a quest I've been ignoring for months, in which now I'm finally going into. In which the story here is so long, to the point where I'm going to make a little nutshell about it. So at first we are greeted with Miss Azuka, a person we have to talk to get to Inazuma. In which after we're done talking to Azuka, then we go to a island where we are going to report a ship. And as we successfully made it to the ship, we are greeted with... Oh, there they are.
What have we got here? Wait,
This is the captain of the ship that will take us to our destination, in which I am not going to say her name because I am not all about that.
Ningguang told me about you.
Fine ship and the soft sea breeze. Would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
And this is Kate, I'm not going to say his name. And I forgot why he's useful, he's just there, that's all you need to know. And after meeting Cade and the captain, we are thrown into a tournament that the captain has assigned us to. And also it was a bit annoying since I did kinda got lost. But then right after I found my way, I went and once I was there, I was kind of forced to talk to these three competitives, which I easily beat. But right at the end, I was about to win. And then after that, right before I thought I was going to win and go to Inazuma, somebody stole the vision, and as you can see from the gameplay, I was the one that has to track him down. And at the end, he only did it because he wanted to do it. Yeah, he didn't really have any good alternative motive, and which he did, but it was kind of stupid. This dude better have a good fit.
How is that possible?
Dude, he's not even. Dude. Stop copying and pasting your characters, Hiwa.
I
don't even know the company's name, but still, it's all copy and paste.
No boat
I
could
think it's
ever match
Hiwa.
the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or, if I could activate this one, then you never—
This has nothing to do with visions.
As I said before, I'm gonna leave the important stuff in.
You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go in. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist. Namely speed.
You...
But most disappointing, it appears that the vision...
Fine! I've had my eyes on...
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you showed up. After watching the semi-finals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you, and I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape. But somehow, you still managed to catch up to me. After all I went through to get it, I think...
Yeah, there's not much I'm gonna say about this, because all I want is to get to Inazuma and see
It didn't activate once I took it anyway.
see her.
It's not...
You know, according to the laws of...
You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Whoa, we don't need to go that far, do we?
I never would have guessed you could be so... If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
Yeah, that's very stupid. Yeah, you have no chance. And also, dang, I just realized, yeah, he really just took a, bow to his heart. These characters are weirdly overpowered. And not in a good way either. Like, in the most confusing and bad way.
Eventually.
Did he just change voices?
No. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please!
he has persevered to the bitter end. And now death looms near. Put down the vision and leave.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable and fits the way of the samurai.
No need for that.
Alright then, can we get Inazuma?
I take no pleasure in when people are forced into a corner. That is when their greatest strength will appear. But unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment. I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try?
Alright then, I guess we will.
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision.
What are you trying to say about me?
No matter. This was expected.
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision
The story begins with an old friend.
Ooh, I love these kind of cutscenes.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
He was once
There
a
we
good
go.
friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the
I'm going to
pinnacle
do myself.
of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless.
That is insane.
But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the...
Kazuha.
Dang, this dude is...
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we return.
Yeah, he
Allow
has
me to
quite a
gather the
history.
wind from-
That would be perfect for a thumbnail. But first, I'm going to sleep. After my little to no nap, I woke up and I discovered this. Yeah, I really should get this skin.
So heavy.
This is actually pretty nice. I like it.
FBI, open up!
After dropping all those false accusement and charges, I have finally gained the permission to go to Inazuma, in which it took astoundingly an hour or 50 minutes just to do this. So after saying our final goodbyes and traveling all the way down to the ship, we have finally made the accomplishment of going to Inazuma.
Ad Astra Abyssosque. What can I do for you, traveler? Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux Fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct? Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
Alright, this is where it all begins. We're going to a new territory, full of mysteries and wonder. I wonder what it's gonna be. You know, I'm hoping that this doesn't break my PC. Yeah, honestly, I never visit this area, or I never watch any gameplays of this area. Because I want to experience it myself, if I can finally get that chance. Who is he?
Oh, hi there.
And this is Tuma. I really don't need to explain him since...
So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
Shush!
You can blame your almighty shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still Now then, let me introduce Toma, these two are—
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. Seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Actually, that is more to be worried about.
Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what
Yes, we got this.
Captain Beto.
I have heard stories about this Archon, and I'm not gonna spoil it for y'all because, you know,
Now then, first things first.
well, you know.
I thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Alright guys, we are now in North Before we start, we just have to, okay? I'm just saying, we just have to.
Just sharpen my spear.
I think this should go well, that we are good to go.
Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit.
Let's not forget, this dude has massive charisma.
Oh, except you, Toma.
Told you.
You must be new here. Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. So, unless you have a valid reason for visiting in accordance with the
Well,
rules,
that's kind of a jerk move.
my apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers, for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh, take your time. No rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
So, where do we go next?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. How would this work? And also, as I said before, if y'all folks want to hear the story, well, y'all are just psychopaths. This is like, almost half of this information's not really needed. So, let's just, let's just go ahead and explore, because that's what we are here for. To explore the Genshin Impact And this is where I'm going to end the video. Why? Is because I'm already reaching my limit point on this video. Every video is going to be 15 minutes just for the people who are new here. And also I am going to make a second part to this because this is just not ending. And also I actually did not finish this fully, so yeah. So until then, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.